Good morning. It's gonna be a really nice sunny day, but there's hard frost on the roofs, on the grass. Yeah, that was our first real killing frost. We made it to Berkey. We got a little bit of wheat. That box that I treated last night, we're putting in the air seeder here. Phil's gonna finish planting the wheat. I'm gonna take the truck back and we should be ready to go for beans when we get back. Dad's taking off, going back to Waldron. We had a truck sitting in the field here, so I'm gonna take this back to the building site there. And then we're gonna jump in a semi and go. 5 acres should take Phil 15 minutes to plant. Probably be an hour, but it doesn't matter because we can't combine beans until the frost melts and gets burnt off anyway, so we'll be fine. And we're gonna have a big day today. We're gonna combine a really good field of beans. We're gonna get it done. We're gonna have a good day. That's what we're gonna do. Okay? Okay. All right, we gotta treat some wheat. And we're done with this wagon, the 40 ton. So I'm just gonna pull it outside for right now. But we gotta get it taken back out. We need that wagon. It's supposed to be sunny today. It's not. It's just a bummer, but maybe it'll get sunny. We'll see. College football Saturday. That's why we got a TV out here. Treating wheat and watching game day. So this customer brought me a couple of hay wagons with some of their own boxes, and they just want me to put them on there. Okay, that's what we'll do. I hope they strap them down before they leave, but I just have to park it in the driveway. There it goes. Ended up being 6 boxes, so I was able to spread them out. I had 4 on that front wagon, and it was a little heavy, but let's shut stuff down here. He is going to bring me more, so he's got another wagon load that they're currently cleaning. He's going to bring me, so that's good. We'll have more wheat to treat probably Monday morning, but it is time to go combine beans. So let's go. Dad unhooked the ripper because we're all caught up for right now, and he wants to use the scrapers. We have a farm that had some filter strips on it, does have some filter strips on it that were a part of a government conservation program. That contract expired the end of September. We did not re-sign them up, so now we can take the scrapers and move some dirt off of there, use it to fill in some low ground in the fields, do some surface drainage work stuff. And so we were gonna do that. He's gotta get them bolts out. So he's gonna hook these up. All right, we got him hooked up. He's getting the hydraulics and stuff, and that's ready to go. But we need to get moved up to the field. So he's gonna help me get the head up and the field opened up, get the cart up there, the truck, something. I don't know. Phil's not back yet. I don't know. I don't know what's going on. Well, I'm going to combine beans. I don't care. Okay, we are in a combine in a field. Let's do this. It makes me happy to be here. So we picked up a rider. Can you tell everybody hi? Hi. How was soccer today? Good. Did you score any goals? 2. 2. Good job.
Grayson did 2.
Grayson only got 2 goals? Or he scored some goals too? Is Grayson's team fun to watch? Yeah. So today was the first day they didn't play at the same time, so got to watch each other play. But anyway, yeah, we're gonna combine here. We'll see. 15. They're a little green on the ends. I think the rest of the field's okay. These are actually a group 3.3 maturity bean. They're a little bit full season ones we've combined yet, but they were the first field of beans we planted. I expect these to be very good beans.
First field, Dad?
This field. This is the first field of beans Uncle Phil planted.
No, I mean, what's the first field you got?
Who we farmed?
Yeah.
Probably the one around the farm there, the grandpa's.
What, the one
anyway.
One that were our patches?
Yep,
the
that one.
Yep.
Okay, well, we'll see what happens here. I did some end rows. They're a little wet. These here are much drier. 13, I'll take that. but I'm afraid that these may not be quite ready. We'll see. We'll open up a little bit more and get some of these dry ones, and then we can tell a little bit better. But
did you unload?
I hope that we're not too wet.
Did you unload?
Yes, we unloaded.
A yellow bag down there.
It's the spot like this. The beans are all kind of laying down because they grew so tall and rank and thick. They're really, really, really good beans, but the moisture jumps a little bit too. 16, 17. If we average or under 15, I'm happy. But we're right at 14.9, it says. So it jumps up there for a little bit, and then we get into beans that are standing better, yielding in the 70s instead of the 100s, and the moisture will drop back down into the 13, 14 range. So moisture takes a second. It's kind of a delayed reaction. Look at that. We got up to 18.6, 18.9, 19. That's pretty wet. That's pretty wet. I don't like that. But then it just plummets once we get out of that spot. Look at that. So, do we have enough to blend them and get dry beans, or are they too green and we have to wait a couple?
We can dry them in the dryer.
We could, but we don't like to dry beans when we don't have to. So we're probably not going to do that. We are going to have some beans out here. Let me tell you, these are going to be really, really, really good. You can see kind of how they're stringy looking long. That's because they're so tall. It makes them a little difficult to combine. We're using lots of ponies, and we're driving pretty slow. But we'll do that for 90 bushel beans. We will in fact do that. So Phil is here. He's got both trucks up there, over there, and he's unloading a grain cart right now. We have one almost full, but we're gonna go down and get the ends on the far end of the field. There's a house lot right here that we've been working in front of, but we're gonna go up and get these end rows, and then I think we'll be able to make rounds once we get them opened up. But I'm not 100% sure of that. Hey, I don't like you sitting against that window. I don't like you leaning against that front window. All right, this is gonna be it's gonna be a long day. It's gonna go slow, but my goodness. Phil's got a truck over there full, so he's going to take off with that and go empty it. That one's got a few wet ones from the end rows here, but the rest of the field has been pretty dry this last round. 1303 average. We will take that. I've got one more small or short round there between the house and the here that's got those electric poles. We're going to fight that. Get those done right now, and then we're into full rounds the whole length of the field. I'm not sure that we're going to be able to make those full rounds. We'll find out. We'll find out. But also, you can see our pile of chicken litter there. As soon as we get fields combined where we have chicken litter, they'll come and get that spread so we can do the tillage work. But that might take a week or two. I don't know. We'll see. There is a strip here that's not going to show up real well, but we did not spray. I pulled up my fungicide pass, and you can see right where we're working there's a big area that did not get sprayed because of those electric poles. Rather than screwing around spraying around those electric poles, I just skipped that pass, right? It'll be interesting to see if it shows up fungicide or not, but the yields are too high here. The whole map's going to be green. It's just the whole map is just going to be green. So we'll see. We'll see when we get it back in the computer and we can do a little analysis on it and stuff, but that might show up there. So my rider has fallen asleep, which is very nice. I like having him ride and sleeping on me. It's fun. Anyway, we're going to start a live stream here in just a few minutes, so I hope you guys caught that. If not, you can go back and watch it. And he wanted to be here for it, so hopefully he'll wake up at some point, but I'm not going to wake him up for it. Anyway, I got my GoPro up there. We may check in with you guys during the live stream. Otherwise, I'll see you afterwards. And then we've got a football game to watch. So, yeah. Well, my live stream didn't work out today. Don't have good enough service in this field. Kept disconnecting and reconnecting, and so I just called it 20 minutes in.
But
so
there's telephone poles.
There is electric poles, but that's not how we get cell phone service. Anyway.
Where is there one then?
A cell phone tower?
Yeah.
I don't know where the closest one is for Verizon anymore. Anyway, These beans are really good. Like, good enough to the point where I can't actually make a full round. So we have to. If there was one right in the field, you're right, there would be.
And on the side where the grass is.
Yeah.
We would have good service.
Yeah, we would. We can't make full rounds, which is a good problem to have. It'd be nice to have a grain cart driver up here, but it's fine. We'll make it. We will make it work. You can see that little bit right there is what we couldn't do on the last round because we got full. So right here.
Okay, I guess I got it.
Phil was having iPad trouble, so I got him fixed up. So we're just gonna keep pecking away at these and go. Well, we're cleaning up the little pieces that are left when we can't make rounds. So 33%. I've done just over 2. Yeah, it's like more like 15% of grain tank short being able to make a round. These beans are just incredible. This is fun. So Phil just loaded another truck. He's gonna get out of here. We're moving across this field. Still got, we're about half done, not quite half done, something like that. So we're getting there. All right, well, we're moving. We've made it quite a ways across here. The beans are still excellent. We've got my TV set up here. Ohio State game's about to start. We've got our yield map in the background, all the information that we need there. Average for the field, still well over 80. These are just incredible. So what do we got done? 51 acres. That means there's 24-ish to go, something like that. My rider's getting antsy, but he says he's not tired and doesn't want to leave. So we'll keep going. All right, we got to pause that. Our grain cart is full. Phil came on the radio a minute ago and said that shear bolts broke on our pit. I think between the gearbox and the auger, I assume. So he was looking for some bolts and going to get that fixed. I don't know if it just kind of happened or if there was something that caused it. We'll figure that out. But we got an empty truck and we got a full cart. So we're going to empty the cart and then we'll keep combining. I think we'll get the rest of the field on the grain cart. And when you can't make rounds and still have a full tank, that's to check the tension of the draper belts. See that? They're good. You got to make sure your combine is empty every time. So we're gonna go and do that. He's excited.
I love you, Daddy, so much.
Oh, I love you too, bud. Your nose is dirty. Oh, of course you're gonna wipe it up, man. We're just about to the end here. We've got, looks like another round and a half. Okay. But you'll notice there's some lighter beans there. That is a different variety. Phil ran out planting here. I think this is where we started. He put 2 boxes in of this 3-3, and then we wanted to go plant some earlier beans somewhere else. So I'm not 100% sure what variety that is. They will tell us when we get into the pink versus the brown. The monitor will tell me, but yeah, we'll see if there's any yield difference or anything. It's just interesting to point out that the genetic difference in the color of the beans there.
Will I see what color the beans are?
Well, the beans are going to be the same color. It's just the plant that's different.
Oh, the beans are going to be the same color as these?
They are. They're going to look the same as those.
I thought they would look different.
I don't think so.
They will look black like this GoPro camera.
You think?
Yeah.
We'll see.
Good.
All right, we're just about done. We just got to clean up the little bits that we couldn't get because of the because we were full. That's right. And then we're out of here. And Phil's up here. He got our auger fixed.
What auger?
There was an auger that broke a bolt on it at the farm.
Where? Which one?
At the farm, the pit. But he got that fixed. So he's up here with his pickup to help us move. But we're gonna have to get trucks unloaded. We got a full cart and a full truck, and so take a minute. But we're gonna go to another field tonight. Okay, here's the last little bit of this field. We're done. I don't know if these are all gonna fit in the cart or not, but we are gonna try. There's our yield map. You can see they kind of dropped off over here on the east side. Our average went from 82 down to 81.5. Holy crap. Yeah, I think that's the best field of beans I've ever combined, I think. All right, we're rolling out of here. So we're gonna move to another field. We got like a 60-acre field that I think will go. I don't know that we'll get done with it tonight, but we're gonna go and get started with it here, and I'll see how far we make it. So we've got to worry about getting trucks empty and stuff, so we won't it's gonna take us a minute to get started, but we've got some room to get the head hooked up and stuff out of the way off the road, so let's go do that. All right, we got the cart empty. We got 2 trucks off of here, move stuff. Rylan went in the house with Grandma because he couldn't ride in the semis with us. And then she started making a macaroni, so now he has to wait there. So I lost my rider temporarily here. We're taking the cart over to the next field. My phone got down to 1% battery before I made it back to the tractor to plug it in, so that was close. I almost lost you guys. All right, we're back. So we've got a nice little strip here since we decided not to plant between the poles and the road anymore this year. It's a real pain to do that anyway. But this is our target field that you can't see because of the sun. We're gonna get some end rows opened up here, and we'll see what we got. I expect these to not be as good. These were late planted, the 25th of May, something like that. 3.1 maturity. They should be in the 60s. They should be, based on everything else I've known. They might be 70, I don't know, we'll find out. I think my rider's back. This is not a great spot to park a grain cart. We have some muck pockets in this field. You can see a low spot over there with the weeds. We've got a bunch of weeds back over here. It's all ragweed and the high organic matter mucks. Spots where we have to spray manganese and that kind of stuff. But the ground's really soft. Not a good spot to park a grain cart. It's just where I kind of need it right now. And we got tracks. We'll be fine, right? Look at the very cool moon tonight. Can't zoom in on my GoPro when I'm already filming, but very nice. Yeah, we're fighting some of those ragweeds. You can see I got some wrapped up on the reel. We got some down there on that end. Most of them have worked out on that end, but spots like that along the edge there in the dips, the high organic matter. So I'll show you when we get up to the other end here, but there's just a lot of them. And
look, they have a spot they have to go around in that field.
That's also our field. But you're right. If there's no beans in it, I will go around the ragweeds, but a lot of them have at least some beans in it, and I can combine them. It's a pain in the butt, but I can do it, so we get them. This kind of stuff, that's ugly. All right, finally made it through the Ohio State game. I was a little behind because moving and stuff, and we got a grain cart driver for one round here anyway, which is good. These beans are not as good. I mean, right here, well, yeah. This round is averaging 63, and I expect that's about where we're gonna end up, is in the low to mid-60s. So you can see we had those muck pockets and ragweeds all up in here. The endros are always terrible. It does get better through some of this, so it'll be okay. They will be okay.
Are we gonna get this whole field done?
I don't think we're gonna get this field done tonight. Maybe, we'll see. We'll see how late we want to work. All right, we got to do some more endros. Are you guys ready for a science lesson? You're gonna get a science lesson. I know it's buried at the end of today's video, but that is what it is. So, we've talked about soybeans and maturities and stuff before. These are a 3.1 maturity. But I've kind of in the past told you how soybeans will mature based on day length, and when the days start getting shorter, it triggers them to start flowering back in June, and then they once the days get so short, they kind of start to mature from there. Well, if you have a situation where you have a light, which for some reason is not on right now, but there's a light on that pole that provides daylight or light throughout the night, the beans will never mature. And so notice how those beans right along the edge, right next to that light, are still green. And notice how they're green there and brown in the middle. That brown is the shadow from the pole. And then the green is from the light on either side of them. Like, because that light's on the other side, so there's a shadow that was right there. So that's why there's some green beans right here. It's from that light, and that shadow on from the pole kept the ones right behind it from staying green. It's really cool. That happens here every time we have beans, and it's such a clear definition or example of that it's always a little cool thing to show. All right, I told Phil not to come back with another truck. We've got an empty here, so we're gonna load this grain cart and take off. And I think one more round's gonna do it. I'm tired, so we've had a pretty good day. Let's see when I get done backing up here. We can see how many acres we got in here in this field. 30. So 30 and 75. We're over 100 acres for the day. That's a good day. Close enough. He's a trooper, man. He hung in there all day. Anyway, we're gonna shut her down for the night. All right.
Sit on the floor.
You can sit in the seat. We got truck full. I actually didn't get the grain cart full. Empty. There was already some on the truck. I did not know that. So I didn't look to see how many acres we covered here, but we had to do close to 110 today.
Truck?
It is the quietest truck. So that's a good day. We're gonna take this home.
Oh, it's in the
go to bed. Oh, I forgot to wrap this one up. Now it's late and I'm trying to edit it and I'm like, oh crap, we gotta wrap it up. So thanks for watching today. Hit that like and subscribe button. Questions, comments, leave them down below. And we'll see you again tomorrow. Tomorrow's Sunday. Gonna be a late start because I got church and a meeting afterwards. But we're gonna finish that field, move on to the next one, and keep going here. Harvest is moving right along. We're well over half done with beans now, so that's a good thing. But yeah, good night. We'll see you in the morning.